Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Tobias and today we're going to see a Moria Dragon fight 6 Vault Warden teams. Let's see how it goes. So first are the two armies, the Moria Dragon over here and the Vault Warden teams over here. They consist of one Iron Shield and one Foe Spear. So one unit is one Spear and one Shield and one Foe Spear. If they are intact, the Foe Spear will get +1 to wound a monster. And the dragon is, of course, a monster unit. All of them have got 1 wound each. The dragon has got 7 wounds. The dragon has also got 3 might, 3 will, and 3 fate points. It's got a lot of special rules. So it's got the Harbinger of Evil special rule. So units within 12 inches of the dragon will get a -1 to the courage. It's got the monster's charge, so if it's charging, it gets the extra attack and knocked to the ground, special rules. And it's got survival instinct, so every time, which means that every time there's a wound caused to the dragon, then it will have to take a courage test, and if that's failed, then it will flee the battlefield. So wounds are not good on the dragon, and it causes terror. So combined with the Harbinger of Evil special rule, they have to take a lot of courage tests to charge, and they're getting a -1 to their courage. The dwarves got the priority roll for this turn, so they get a -1 to their courage, so they have to roll a 7 with the 2 dice to pass the test. So let's see if they charge, or just 1, or 2 or 3, or whatever, charge the dragon, and how the fight will go. So I'll just check the courage first. So I took a lot of courage tests for the dwarves. A lot of them got into the fight. Only the front person charging has to take a courage test. I assume that the spear, if the Iron Shield is charging, then the spear will just support and not charge itself, so they didn't take any courage tests. 2 of the Iron Shields didn't make the test, so but their Foe Shield partners did. So now we see 10 dice for the dual roll against 4 for the dragon, because it didn't charge, so it couldn't get 1 extra attack. So first let's see the dragon, which of course has got the higher fight value. It's getting 6s. It's wounding, so the dwarves don't even have to take a dual roll. It's wounding the Iron Shields on a 6, and the Foe Spears on a 5, if I'm correct. Let's just check. So 5s on the Foe, on the Iron Shield, and 4s on the Foe Spears. So it's trying with 1 attack on this Foe Spear, getting a 6, so 1 kill. The next attack on this Foe Spear, so a 4, didn't make it, and it's not going to spend a point of might to roll that up. And then we just try the Foe Spear again, so another 3, and the last Foe Spear getting a 5, so it's killed. So 2 Foe Spears down, and that was the first round of fighting. So for the first round of fighting, 2 Foe Spears were killed. For the second round of fighting, the dragon got priority. It charged the same dwarves as last turn, and 1 Iron Shield managed to pass its courage test. The other one just froze. So and if an Iron Shield is not supported by a Foe Spear, it will get a -1 to its dual rolls. So let's split it up and see how it goes. And also the dragon has got 5 dice this turn, because it's got the monster's charge special rule. So let's see the second round of fighting. So for the second round of fighting, we just take the dragon first. It's getting a 6 again, so it wins this this fight. And now we see, and it doesn't matter if the dwarves are getting a 6 too, because the dragon has got the high fight value. So let's see how it charges or strikes at the dwarves. Yeah, so it just they knocked prone the foes or the iron shields in the front, and yeah, so now it every attack from the dragon will make 2 strikes against 1 unit. So we take one at a time. So we just take this first foe spear of iron shield over here. So the dragon needs 5s to kill. Getting 5, so the first one is gone. And we go to the second strike, or sets of strikes. So the next, we just reroll that one. I think we spend a point of might just to make that a 5. So killing another one. And then the third, we just go for this one. We just spend another point of might from the dragon to make that a 5 and killing another. And the fourth set of strikes, not getting any 5s. And the last, the fifth set of strikes against just the same, getting 2 6s. And that was another iron shield down. So that was the second round of fighting. I'll just tally up and yeah, let's see the third round of fighting. So a lot of casualties for the dwarves in the second round of fighting. So a cost to the dwarves. So in the second round of fighting, 4 iron shields were down. And for the third round of fighting, the dragon got priority once again. It charged this prone iron shield over here. The rest could charge. This one froze. And yeah, now we're going to see the third round of fighting. And once again, the monster's charge special will apply because the dragon charged. And once again, we just take the dragon's dice first. He's only getting a 5. Let's see the dwarves. So we take this one who's prone. He cannot win, so he gets a 5. Then we get all the rest, because this iron shield is supported by a foe spear. He's not getting a -1 to the dual roll, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And they get a 6. And now the dragon has to figure out if... yeah, he's going to spend his last point of might to make that a 6. And he wins the fight once again. So the third round goes to the dragon once again. And now the dragon will strike, so... every one attack is a set of 2 strikes. We just start by trying on this foe spear. So force to wound, getting 2 as max. We just try with the second set of 2 strikes, getting 2 1s. The third, getting a 5, so 1 foe spear down. Fourth attack, 2 strikes. It's going to this one. A 4, that's not enough. And the last, I'm going to take out the, or trying to take out the same with the 2. That's not enough. So 1 foe spear down this this round of fighting. So let's tally up and see the fourth round of fighting. So for the third round of fighting, 1 foe spear went down. And for the fourth round of fighting, the dwarves got priority. They managed to get up, and all of them charged successfully the dragon. And yeah, so it's not getting a monster's charge this turn. So only 4 dice, and the dwarves are getting 5. So let's see the fourth round of fighting. And as usual, just let the dragon get its dual roll first. Only a 5. Maybe the dwarves can get a 6. They get a 6. So they win this this one. It's got no might left, the dragon. So actually the dwarves win this turn. Let's see how they strike. So we have got not a +1 to wound on this one because it's not supporting an iron shield. But yeah, we've got 2 iron shields, or 3 with this foe spear. So they need 6s to wound. They're getting 2 6s. And now the foe spears only need 5s to wound because they get +1 to their... Shit, man. Another 2 6s because this one will be upgraded to a 6 because it's a special rule and they're supporting an arrow shield. So 4 wounds on the dragon. Yeah, let's just see what to do. So I thought about this. Because of its special survival instinct, every wound caused on the dragon will make it have to take a courage test, and if failed, it will flee the battlefield. So it has to spend its trying to spend its fate points first to see if we can get those wounds go away. So we just start with the first wound. Let's see, it goes away. We have 2 more. Let's just see what the next also going away. Lucky dragon. We've got third fate roll, not succeeding, so it has to take 2 wounds. It's down to 5, and more importantly, it will have to take a courage or 2 courage tests to see if it's going to flee the battlefield. So let's see. And now for the two courage rolls. It's got a courage value of 4, so it's needing 6s to pass them. No might points left to do anything about the dice rolls. Let's see, it's a 9, so the first one passed, and it's a 4. It can do nothing about it, no might left, and yeah, that means it's going to flee the battlefield because of this special rule survival instinct. So actually getting a lot of dwarves in the first 3 rounds of fighting, it flees the battlefield. So the dwarves win this one. Surprisingly, I thought it would go otherwise, but yeah, they won with 5 dwarves left, and the dragon is has fled the battlefield. So yeah, thanks for watching this one. See you next time, and bye bye.